before I even look at it. That kind of infers that I'm not going to want it.
Either that or it's dumb on his part, and you're going to not be able to pass it up, no matter how good of a person you are. That's the part that scares me because
No, it's him asking for a lot from me.
gotcha.
Only one thing
It's
is a lot.
it's Matthew Adonis, my uh, one of my best DNs for Thomas Davis Sr., who's 35, a second round pick, and the other right tackle. And then he tried to throw a six in for compensation, I guess.
Do I not have a right tackle? Now that I'm thinking about this. Oh, I do.
So
He's
you said
just
you didn't like Will Fuller in the other trade. Those are receivers on my
doesn't
team
like
you did
Will
like?
Fuller.
Don't
You
ask
want
me.
DJ Moore? That's all.
No, I was just going to give you two quick dubs for that one. I was going to give you, since they're both literally speed receivers and they're both quick dubs on my team, and then I was giving you the offense lineman to fill your hole. But if you don't
I
want
just
Will
want.
Fuller, I
I
don't
just wanted to
really know
try
the
him out.
Hang on.
I just want to
Um,
like use him.
I know you
Have
guys are talking
some.
about what's another good like Tampa 2 style playbook outside of like the Jaguars.
um, Tampa 2
Um,
defense.
I mean, I could
when I
probably
was
just
a
do
Miami.
Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, Miami has
when I was a
one.
Vikings, I used Tampa playbook.
I say the Bucks actually, I think, are ironically a Tampa defense. No pun intended.
Yeah, that's
Um,
Yeah,
I'm
see,
trying to remember. I don't remember if the Lions still play Tampa or not.
no,
Since
the Lions run a hybrid. So I've used the Lions playbook in the past. They have 3-4-4-3 big nickel, dime, dollar, and nickel available.
gotcha.
Honestly, I don't know
Also,
why
I
I
know
wouldn't
they
use
switched from
that.
a 4-3 to a 3-4, but
I don't even
I
know why
wasn't
I
sure if they
wouldn't
still
use that.
did that.
Big
Well,
nickel,
you have to have the
dime, dollar.
personnel for both.
This is true, which I definitely don't.
And so you have to have D tackles who are fast enough to play a pass rush and strong enough to be a 3-4 nose tackle, and then D ends that are strong enough to be 3-4 ends and fast enough to
Ooh,
be 4-3 pressure.
I'm gonna try Seattle's defense.
nobody
It's a
need a
good
D
one.
tackle, right? Before I get off.
I wanted Kawan Short, but I just don't have the firepower to offer you anything for him. I don't have
I was actually. I
positions that
don't
you
want.
need.
I don't. I don't want much for him. You can just give me like a pick. That'd be fine.
Well, shit. Do I want to pay $10 or 10 million a year? Nope. But hang on, I'm going to make sure to send you a defensive tackle as part of it, though.
Nah, I'm. In case I prefer if you have an extra N, you send that.
Um, I might have
So you
something
don't
for you.
like Will Fuller? Do you like Paul Richardson or Jamison Crowder?
I just want to use DJ more. I just want to try him. See him
You
out.
should. I mean, he's gonna be probably an amazing.
Magical. Shut up, Dave. Ruining my
No,
chances.
no.
No, okay.
He already.
Uh,
Have you seen who he has? He has Will Fuller. This is the dude that made Will
I was like,
Fuller
you
a fucking
have.
star again.
I was like, you have a 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 5'11" receiver. I have a 6 foot tall, 94 speed, 92 acceleration, and a 6 foot tall, 95 speed, 93 acceleration. So by me not giving you both of them
I
for
mean,
him,
sent.
I'm actually keeping more speed. I was just curious if there's someone on there that you needed.
I can't see.
I'm about to be pissed if this happens right now. I'm winning 41-17,
I would just.
and
I'm actually really. I was really trying to get rid of him.
I
it
know
keeps
because
coming
he's
across
ten
my screen
million
that I'm
a year,
experiencing
but
network issues.
I had to take the shot on him at 10
Um,
million
I
a year
hate
even.
that.
I guess you plan on winning this season, right?
Me?
Second time. Yeah.
I plan on winning every
Get it.
season, but it doesn't work out that way, sadly. Um,
Sound like my life.
let me see here. Now I gotta fill another position. Let's see.
You guys said Taven Bryan played better at D tackle.
He's
That's
a
what I
basic
always use
defensive
him,
tackle.
but
I've
I mean,
used
I've
him at
never tried
defensive
him at
tackle. He
the
was
end
amazing.
to honestly say if he's good or not there.
Cause what's that called? They have him as a speed rusher.
I got him to a superstar dev as a defensive tackle.
Taking your word on it.
I mean, again, you could also like use him as a defensive tackle in like 4-3 or 3-4 situations, and then when you're in rush situations like a nickel or a dime, you could always make him an rush end too. I mean, you can play with it and figure out what works best for you. I'm just going by I've physically seen the man do some great things as a defensive tackle.
Yeah, I've had him. He's solid.
I went to draft to get a quarterback.
Oh, hello. You might be a normal dev, but I'm taking you off of free agency. So
Poe's better at my left end. That's
on
crazy.
free agency on Justin's practice
All
squad.
right, I'm going to play 2K, guys.
All right, man.
I sent you a counter thing.
You leave my practice squad alone.
I
You
took
did?
Keith Kirkwood.
All right then.
6'3", 91 speed, deep threat. Holy shit! Why was he still there?
Who is it?
Like Keith Kirkwood. He was on Justin's practice squad. I poached him.
Oh yeah, I saw
Wait,
him.
what did you trade me again? A free safety and what was that? Oh yeah. That's
Free safety in a center. Since your other one's 30 something. He's a 77 when you put him at center, but you can also put him at guard. I
That's
think
why.
it's really the
His
same.
acceleration and agility are shit.
I'm gonna move my center to left guard then.
So we might not have a Pats user.
What do you mean?
Hey, these dudes are brothers?
He
Or did
may
you
be
have to
losing
say
48-17 right now.
Maybe he's not a sore loser? You see, this is why I didn't want Marcus trading with the Pats user. I say that seriously.
Well, the only thing he gave up was actually he didn't trade with the Pats user. That's true.
Didn't?
Yeah. He didn't.
Yeah, so he tried to.
Wait, who's
trade.
watching
He
my
wanted
stream?
Will Fuller for Jonathan Jones, but it didn't happen.
Wait, who is watching my
Are you
stream?
guys watching the game?
It's just a stream of me going through my players right now, now that I've, Bye,
Bye,
Femi.
Femi. Enjoy 2K.
I don't need to post the actual official stream link, do I? Because I posted the channel in League User Streams? Or should I post the
No.
individual link as well?
No, that's fine. If anyone wants to go watch your game, you can just put you're streaming now. If anyone wants to watch it, they can just go click on it.
Fair enough.
It's like what they even showcase. You know, we don't go in and post it every single time. We just say, hey, our stream's up.
Yeah, so I'm just doing stream up versus CPU. Oh shit, did I ever change my playbook? Holy shit. Yes I did.
Bro, my defense is hitting motherfuckers, let me tell you.
Yes, there we go. So wait, he didn't quit, right?
Nah, he's told me good game, so I mean, must not be bad. Too
Alright.
bad.
Okay, alright. Oh shit, Chiefs and Steelers are about to go at it too.
Who cut Kevin Seymour? What team is he from?
He was from
So-
the Texans. He was a cornerback that also doubles as a safety.
Mark tried getting the Brockway off me again.
Of course he did. Colin,
Tracy, he has no fear of trying to go after anybody. He thinks he can get.
I wanted to let you know that I traded Femi for Kawan Short. I sent him my 3rd round 2019 pick and Keontae Davis because he wanted an end.
All right, I'll go put that up.
I was going to send him my top defensive tackle, but he didn't want them. Keontae Davis is a right end. I don't know how well Short's gonna fit into my scheme. I guess I'll find out.
So please keep running him instead of running the clock out, and I will hurt him.
is the now 30-year-old running back, LaShawn McCoy. The numbers last week for Shady McCoy. Very productive, 3 touchdowns, took him on the ground once for the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last
Can you
week.
tell what kind of day I've had?
That was a good run. This was over 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017.
I can only imagine.
Let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Damn.
And he'll be limited
And New
to a
Kamara
short
leveled
gain up to
LaShawn
about the
McCoy.
34-yard line.
That's actually
They got
super
2 of the
surprising.
3 they needed there, leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're
All
going to
right,
stick with the run here
so
on 3rd down.
you guys need to suck on
See
defense.
some play action here. I say go with your best running play
Yeah,
for your
okay.
best blocker.
I'm an NFC, so don't matter what I do.
I don't think 3 tackles.
Dodson,
and
if
2
you saw
interceptions
my
and 2
if you saw my
touchdowns.
stats against the Chiefs, you can tell I'm just not playing good defense this season.
Well, do you think 2 tackles?
Oh,
2
it's
interceptions, and 2
Marcus
touchdowns
that's
is good?
Marcus is watching my stream. He goes, "Don't fuck up," and he goes, "Of course I want Yannick Durr." Just for that, I should go into special teams the rest of the game.
Marcus.
Put in the kicker.
It worked against Red, it'll work against the Bills.
This is Melvin Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 30.
So Dave, what do you think about Marty? What kind of person do you think he is?
Mark?
One rushing touchdown,
Yeah,
yeah.
do you
I
like
think
this
he's one of
character?
those closet fudge packers.
200.
I've known him 10 years, I can tell you there's nothing closet about him.
First down. It's caught on the right side.
Oh, so you're saying the last time you hung out, you felt a little bit of Marcus on you.
And that one results in 35.
Had to scrub for days with the loofah.
Oh, so Luther's a code word.
Loofah's a code word. All the way.
Obviously, great start to the season, doing it in week 1. He's one of those guys. And he's in for a Charger
When did you do the
touchdown.
transaction?
Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the
I can only imagine what he's saying right now. I hope you all die.
I'm sorry, if we're gonna be I hope you all die or fuck you all.
I'm not that. I'm gonna get a drink here soon.
I remember when Marcus first lost his virginity. 2017. Winter. I remember because he got rug rash so bad because the girl had stopped shaving in November. Couldn't
Is this a
walk
true
for
story, Marcus? I need you to confirm and or deny via
Oh,
Facebook.
he can walk for a week.
If Mark can hear me, the pressure's on. I'm 2-0.
Oh,
He's
this
0-1.
is so much. This is an interesting 46.
See, Colin Patrick said it's a W. See, he said he knows I'm winning. I heard like you mean A+. Oh, that's a star, bro. The plus sign's a little bit further to the left. And it's gonna be like, I hope you die. Fuck you all.
Oh, that's funny.
He said, oh yeah, so much pressure, Dawson, to do double fuck
Oh God,
star.
Perryman just fell.
Big transvestite woman.
What is with my linebackers tripping over people?
Big transvestite women, y'all can die. Oh yeah, I mean, no one would miss them. On behalf of all white people, I do not claim them, but black or Mexican can have them.
Jose's not here to deny them, so we can't officially make our trades.
You think he'd say deny? He'd go, oh, see. And you know it's true.
Oh yeah. This is a weird
Poor
46
Jose.
defense.
Jose's
I'm
not
trying
poor.
to figure it out.
Jose makes a shit ton of money.
Mark, did you watch my game?
I'm still trying to figure out this Seattle 46.
So he traded Keontae Davis and a third for Keon Short, right?
Correct. Keontae Davis and a 2019 third-round pick, and in response, I got Kawan Short.
It's weird because I'm looking at the transaction. He cut Keontae, you signed Keontae, then he traded you for Keontae.
Correct. I picked up Keontae off of free agency.
Yeah, but like right after he cut it, like it all just happened.
Wait, he cut Keontae Davis?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now, like in row.
And he took.
It says.
Okay, if I had known that, I would not have put him as part of the trade. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, that's why I'm just reading it. It says the Panthers cut right. Panthers release right end Keontae Davis. Panthers release Travis Cadet. Chargers sign Keontae Davis. Chargers trade Keontae Davis. Two Panthers. Good luck explaining that one to the masses, Dave. I swear, I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh God, Derwin James just got hurt and he wasn't even involved in the play.
Oh, that usually means he's done. Anytime it happens away from the play, it's bad.
I should have traded him to Marcus when I had the chance.
Shh, don't say that out loud. He's still up there. You're saying, Mark, he's thinking about trading you. Get on for Derwin James.
He said C. Oh, goodness. That's my fucking luck, right?
See, I should have asked for him instead of Tyron.
I didn't want to trade him. He is a superstar, Dev. I don't even know who my fucking backup is.
Oh, great. I gotta play the fucking Falcons with the Buccaneers.
They're gonna kick your ass.
Oh, okay. He's coming back. It's muscle cramps. Never mind. I'm never trading Derwin James. Well, I guess defensively, I really don't stand a chance at 2 pick sixes. Wow, Mark, that's rude. Whoa, he called me the cunt word.
Crustacean? Marcus.
What?
You never heard of crustacean?
He said the cunt word, not the C word.
Oh.
I'm glad that you know crustacean
mind,
starts
Marcus.
with a C and not a K. Good for you, Colin.
Yeah, it starts
You
with
get
a
a gold
C,
star.
like Kraken and Crab.
Kraken starts with a K.
If you crack your knuckles and they sound like a K, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I mean, Kraken, like the sea monster, like released
Do
the
you
Kraken.
do you believe in the Kraken and the Loch Ness Monster and aliens and all that? Is that what you're
I
telling me,
do.
Dave? Do you believe in angels in the outfield too?
I believe Melvin Gordon just scored his 2nd touchdown of the game.
I don't believe in that. Not my religion.
I guess it's a good thing I didn't get Fournette.
Yeah, that's what everyone in denial says. You know what? It's a good thing she dumped me. It's a good thing I didn't get the player I wanted. It's a good thing I didn't get that raise.
Well, I mean,
Why
no,
would I
it's
want to be
fine.
happy?
I had Melvin Gordon. I had no intentions of moving him. Besides, I was able to get Tyrann Mathieu by not getting Fournette, so... Wow,
He
Marcus.
says, LMAO, Colin Patrickson. I believe Melvin Gordon can eat my dick.
You know,
Okay,
it sounds
well-
like somebody's just a little bit salty right now.
He's saltier than a commission in November.
Mark, I want a refund on fucking Lamar Miller.
You got, I told you he's not good for users. He's only good when you play against him as a computer.
Correct.
I warned you.
He throws tackles for me. It's not bad. It's just
He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't play as well as he appears when you're against him.
Really, there's
yeah,
not a
for real. He's like
single-
fucking.
So
He's like a
every
fucking
play
boat
there's a
when he
blitz.
plays with the computer.
That's
Yeah,
so
he's very
weird.
average when you have him, but when you play against him, he seems pretty good. Same thing with freaking, well, actually, there's a bunch of people, but like Marshawn Lynch, you play with him, you're like you get 2-3 yards of carry. You play
See,
against him, he
Marcus
freaking
would
runs
bring
over
that up.
everything.
You see, that's 100% rude. I don't want to think about that day. That was a very dark time for me. I was drinking.
Melvin Gordon is doing to the Bills what Alvin Kamara did to Dave in the train. Oh.
Oh my god, man. This is gonna be a fucking thing.
What is he doing now? I thought he was that good game in that.
No, that game's over.
Oh. That game was over a while ago.
This dude I'm playing now, he keeps running.
Wow, that wasn't even close.
And look at that. One time he throws, he gets beat.
Too much.
Hayward
No,
got burned.
Marcus. Only the tip. Hayward gets burned a lot. He's old.
It's weird because he's not
If only
slow.
you still had the. Only if you had the 2 corners underneath him still.
No, it's fine. I have Prince of Mukamara now. I gave up virtually nothing.
Crimson Mukamara was great in that Super Bowl.
What's that?
That was the last time Crimson Mukamara was good. The Super Bowl.
He actually had a really good season this year.
That defense had a really good season this year.
Doesn't matter, he was part of it.
Khalil Mack was the reason that defense had a really good year. And Khalil Mack's chasing down the quarterbacks. It's easy for the secondary to look good. Although, as soon as Leonard Floyd finally breaks out, we'll see a defense like no other.
One would hope so. Oh, come on. Should have bulleted past it. Why do I have 2
Bullet to the word? Is that the proper way to say it? Is it bulleted or bullet still?
Wait, what's that?
To say I should have bulleted past that.
No, I said I should have. I said I should have bulleted it.
Yeah, I'm saying, is bulleted the way to say that?
I mean, it can
It's like
be. It's not like
Well, I guess I'm
official
trying to say,
verbiage.
is it more
Oh,
correct
come
to say,
on.
is it bullet past it, or is it bulleted? Because that's one of the words, like, it doesn't sound right. What's up?
No, it doesn't sound right.
The Rams comment in Discord.
Give me a second, let me switch back.
Well, we need another Rams user.
Wait, what? Wait, we've needed another Rams user though.
Yeah, well, the one that joined. Just read what he said.
I ain't streaming shit AMD, that's that. What's that mean?
Wait, I thought that Rams user quit.
He said he never joined the league. That he was in Discord, but then he said that he wasn't. And he said
This
he didn't
is so.
leave.
This is the guy that I wanted to go off on earlier.
Yeah.
So he's not going to follow the rules. Bye.
There's the guy who got the league earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Marcus, don't make me laugh. I'm sort of trying to focus.
25-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out.
There we go.
He's probably an old person.
Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he'll
No.
get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
He's also probably someone who's never had to play head-to-head on camera before, where he
He's probably
can't.
another one of the Broncos user beats his girlfriend kind of Chris Brown style people.
And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this
What about the Bills, Marcus? I'm sorry, I can't read all of these. I'm playing.
It's gonna tell him,
I do need to focus because I'm not playing my
You only
game
need
right
to
now.
focus when it's the Browns or the Saints. Those are the teams he struggles with.
14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
Actually, Browns, Saints, and Packers. Those are the teams he struggles with.
You know, you done?
It just popped up at the bottom. Minnesota at Green Bay. And it reminded me. It's the Niners got intervention. Blame them.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Nice job there, finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way.
It's really hard for me to just not like someone. Like, I mean, I feel like I've been very tolerant of most people, but the Rams user just
Bronco
reminds me
user,
of last
Titan
Broncos user.
user,
Yep,
Red user.
yep. Just rubs me the wrong way, and I'm very tolerant.
Nothing worse than when a hand job rubs you the wrong way.
Oh, trust me, I know. You ever gotten a dry jibber? It's the worst.
Dry jibber. So what you call it when they have more knuckle hairs than you?
No. I once
That shaves.
messed around with a girl who it was, you know, her first experience with the penis. And it was
Middle
the
school.
most.
The golden youth.
It was not an easy recovery.
We're staring at this part of the field. Don't you always think of big backs carrying the
Yeah.
ball, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, there's a little bit of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
I remember freshman year, a guy running out of his dorm down the hall screaming into the restroom because he used toothpaste.
He used toothpaste?
Yeah, instead of lotion. You know, poor college kids and all. You regretted that one.
Yeah, I thought
So
that
with the entire third floor.
he's too slow.
As at this moment, Dave knew he fucked up.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defense in a really stressful spot when he takes
I
off
ain't
the
streaming
run.
shit, and that's
Some guys
that.
have coverage
You,
responsibilities.
in your recruiting, doesn't it say that you have to stream? I'm pretty sure it's in there, right?
That is core and what teams are already taking.
So,
But, you know, no
so
one
why
can
would you
figure out
join?
that.
Why would you join a league that specifically states that that's a requirement, and then expect to be the exception to the rule? I don't know you. I don't care for you. Therefore, you're not the exception to the rule.
Marcus wants to know if you're interested in a hand job from a guy.
I'll try anything once.
He put that in quotes. You try anything once. I think Marcus is trying to set you up with Tim on a date.
Hey, you know, as long as I'm getting paid.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now.
Oh, you thought this was free?
4 from the 31. On second down, it's McCoy. Pretty move by Shady, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that
I have my
situation,
notification,
that's almost a tendency breaker.
my notification stuff, so like turned off, so I can't read notifications when my phone screen is off. Wow. Nice tackle, both.
This girl was like, why do you bother buying a car with seatbelts if you're never going to use it? I don't know. Why do you bother buying purses when you're never going to use them at dinner? That was the quickest relationship of all time.
Great penetration.
Marcus, are you still watching?
He's probably like, sadly.
He's still watching. Marcus, if I don't have a date for Valentine's Day, I'm squealing on all the cheaters. We're all gonna be miserable.
You are.
Sorry, Marty.
Marty, it sounds like you're a little bit upset about that.
A little bit doesn't begin to express.
Marty, aren't you
He's already
single?
on his way
So what are
here.
you complaining about?
Define single.
Not in a relationship? I
Singles
didn't
in
know
a
I had to
state.
define that.
Singles in a state where you don't legally have to pay for the female.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
because telling a girl like, yeah, I'll be with you, and then like in the back of your head, you're like, you're telling her that to get pussy.
Marty, that's
Um,
like my entire 20s. So that doesn't mean that you're in a
Honestly,
relationship. That just means you like blowjobs.
I think they call that manhood.
Yeah, I mean that's just a normal thing. Women aren't people.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. A reminder coming up at halftime.
They're not people till they're mothers, then they're annoying.
First weekend, that's the good news, and he's going to regain
Trust me, they're annoying before their mothers.
Oh, Dave. For as long as I've known you, you've only been dating a dolphin, so I don't know if you should speak on females.
Don't you mean Lord Voldemort?
It depends. Is she awake or asleep?
Listen,
Yes, asleep. She sounds like Lord Voldemort with the sinus infection.
I'm just imagining one morning I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna hear whispering in my ear, Harry, buy me this, Harry. My name's Dave.
So how long till you cave and buy her the alpaca?
I'm sorry, Marcus. Let's compare body counts because I'm pretty sure mine is at least triple what yours is. And that's after 5 years of a committed relationship.
Body counts. Oh, you've seen my basement. Sorry,
Oh, and
Dave,
I'm
you have
not
to-
talking about the dead hookers in my trunk. It's very cold.
Oh,
Keeps them
never
from
mind.
stinking.
You can live.
Marcus, I'm not just sure about it. I could probably dredge up quite a bit of proof, including some videos that you probably don't want to see, but if you do, you have to pay for
If I don't want to see them, why am I paying for them?
them. Because I ain't selling my shit for free. That's a personal
Oh my
stash.
god, it's Obamacare all over again.
What?
You may not want it, but you're gonna pay for it. What? Why? Because I said so. Who said you could say so? The people. Damn it. You fools are costing me my wallet. Remember when I first had to get healthcare? I quit playing football, I quit going out in the goalie, and I quit having fun.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game.
That's healthcare.
Oh good, they called a timeout so that I don't have to.
Second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to
Marcus, my number is roughly in the 90s? Roughly. I may be overselling it by a couple.
Need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I can also have quite a few people confirm that.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
She sounds hideous. She's a guy.
Oh
so-
look, the cornerback went down.
And brings up third down.
It's alright, Dave, you got plenty of those.
I actually do. I have 6.
Oh, that wasn't facetious.
The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
I can never tell with you.
Marcus.
16.
Yes, that's it. But his were all willing. Can you say that, Marcus? Jumping out naked in a changing room and yelling surprise doesn't count.
Yeah, yeah. Rape doesn't count, Mark.
Unless you got off in court, then you could probably count it.
No, he got off in all of them. Not in court.
Did you just make a get off joke?
Well, yeah. I thought that was where we were going with this.
Well, I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Unlike Helen Keller, I see what you did there.
There we go. Give me the look. Oh, yeah.
You gave it a look, it says, I fucked out.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Williams. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I really do need a drink, though. I'm running out of Coke.
I need more alcohol.
Bye, Marcus.
Who cares about your Coke?
7 of his passes thus far.
You're going to bed.
He's been busy this afternoon.
Oh, God.
He will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
I don't even want to take a guess how he suddenly got bored.
He probably finished.
That's what I was thinking.
Play action now. Rivers.
Let somebody else
As I told you to knock, we're clean my room. Jose, where's the sweeper?
So we have there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
How's
That
my
sack
return
cut.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and
I don't know who my oh shit, that's probably a terrible idea.
Desmond King on the return. And a good effort on the return there.
I should
Gets him
probably
across
adjust
the
this
30
post game.
to the 33-yard line.
Oh, you know what? No, just in case. Because God
I
fucking
wonder if
forbid.
he's still there or if he really went to bed. Knowing Mark, he probably really just laid down and said, fuck it.
He might still be watching. Talk shit and see what happens.
Marcus, if you're still there, comment.
I'm not risking my starting corner, but one of my starting cornerbacks getting hurt on a kick return.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. This is sort of
It's
what
just
you
not
would
worth
call
it.
a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a
Ah,
touchdown.
Yo,
What the fuck is this shit?
It certainly feels that way.
What are you
I think
bitching
they're gonna
about?
call their plays
I just listen. I kicked the fucking field goal
what you really want to do, even
and it got blocked.
Got the lane, and there he goes.
Now they're on. He's on his side of the fucking field.
A big play there.
And where were you kicking from?
Touchdown of the game, number 7 on
From
the
my
year.
like 20.
And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
You have to remember, you lose 16 yards on the placeholder.
in order to lead in a game, you're gonna get plenty of
Yeah, but it doesn't.
That's his second
He's
touchdown.
on his 31-yard line or my 31-yard line.
Key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Guys, I can't stay up till 5 o'clock this morning.
And
I'm
this will
probably
be
going
a
to,
touchback
but
as that
I really
sails
shouldn't.
over the end line.
You can't,
So
or
here's
you
the
won't.
Bills offense now. They
I
get
have
ready
no
for
idea.
their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of
How
the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The give to McCoy. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Over the middle and caught by the tight end play.
Oh, Kawan short.
He'll be brought
Well,
down right at the
alrighty then.
45-yard line. This
All these
quarterback
investments
now,
sure paying
8 of
off
15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10
for the
here.
injury report.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Oh, God.
Man open right side, it's the tight end play. And oh, so close.
No shoestring tackle for this guy.
A big play here for the Bills. 53 yards.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
This Kentucky governor criticized the schools for closing down during the polar vortex, claiming we're being too soft.
I saw that too.
Alright, you go stand out, Nicole. See if you're soft after that. Chocolate peanut buttermilk? Oh my.
So many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready.
Oh god, your spin move sucks, Smallwood. No wonder Marty cuts you all the time.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one...
And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
That was a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. They came on a crossing route. I can just hear...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. He's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back.
What do I feel like the Rams user is the fucking Steelers user? Just hiding. Like the old Steelers user, the one we booted for being a disrespectful little shit.
Got him in the lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
This complete to the tight end Clay. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a handoff. Running left is McCoy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And here's Allen looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's caught. Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen over the middle, open is Thomas. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part...
This guy is so stupid, I had to say something.
Who?
This guy put up a video on the recruiting page and said to blacklist this player because he was editing his players, and one of his reasonings for proving that I was editing his players was Derrick Henry's speed was too higher than it normally is at the end of the season, and he says players don't go up 2 speeds during one whole season. I was like, did you seriously say player speeds don't increase 2 points after an entire season?
Mine increased after week 1.
Yeah, like you got one week 1. Who's to say the next 16 games, next 3 playoff games, the next Super Bowl, and all the trainings in between, you don't get one more speed upgrade?
Some of these people baffle me.
Now Allen.
You shouldn't have held on to that, but it's alright.
As his guys are in for 6, and the Bills cut into that lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Bro, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. On the return, it's Wendell Smallwood. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I don't know how I got the first down.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter.
Hurry up! Hey, go orange. Orange.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This is Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And this is caught at the 8. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. In for the score. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now it's Murphy. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Allen. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And now running right through him. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right? And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To the air, Allen. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Did we advance in the other league?
Shy the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Green 39! Green 39!
Allen to throw once more. Left side here, caught by Clay. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90!
They'll try and run for it.
I'll play Jose.
And he's got the first down yardage.
Who knows when he'll be around? He went to work like barley at like 6 p.m.
But on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Blue 90!
On first down, Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
3-19!
They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
I don't understand the CPU's mentality where it's like, I'm gonna run the ball.
He's had a few good runs, but he is under 100 and maybe not coincidentally.
Doesn't make sense.
They're trailing here in the 4th.
Well, sometimes the best plans actually do get executed, and so far they're on their game.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want.
Devontae Parker got a speed up too.
I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Allen now to throw on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Charles Clay. 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills get a bit closer. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
God damn it, Dave.
He hits the big
What?
target for the 2-point try.
You let Kamara
Defenses
pass me in
hate
the
those
fucking
guys, especially
rushing
around the
yards.
goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to
Wait,
put
I
a
did what?
smaller corner on him? Are you
You
going
let
to put a
Kamara
safety
pass
that
me in the
doesn't have
rushing
Yeah,
big
fuck
yards.
off.
coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size.
I really don't want to talk about that game. He rushed for 600 yards in one game against me.
The Chargers
I'm just gonna
getting
boot
set
the
to
rain
go.
music.
And they had to wait a long time
Why?
to
What
get the
happened now?
football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got
I'm
it
just
off.
thinking about it. It's not worth bringing somebody in who's already causing trouble for you on the team. I don't see a point in bringing somebody in who's not going to stream their games and is already giving people crap because people are playing their games in the league.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very
I'm
short.
not that desperate for a one
When they
user,
start thinking
you know?
about burning these timeouts,
Right.
they've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good.
Pop Mark was on the
But at
bench.
the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Wait, what do you mean? What about Mark?
Offense gets
Is he
ready
He
talking?
got the message too. He got the message too. What's on it?
Long drive, but not just that. They
Sounds
had
like
a
something
great
Marcus
air
would do.
attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down.
Cousins like, you know what? Just fuck it. Give me my ass beaten now.
Oh, is he home?
8 yards on the completion.
Yeah, he said he was about to go to sleep. I said, all right, let me know when you want to play. And he said, okay. Then he just messaged back and said, "You want to try and knock it out right now?"
Here's McCoy.
That sounds like him.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big chunk on
Only
the ground
Jose.
there, 27 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
3-19.
Allen now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You gonna send him an
I
invite?
think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Now let's go. Green 39.
Allen will try again on second down. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he'll go down at the 28. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Allen from the gun on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McKenzie. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills cut into that lead.
Brandon, remind me again. This is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Between me and Jose streaming, I don't know who the better liability, streamer is.
Even before they put the toe to the leather on that, their chance of getting that done, slim and
You
none.
guys sent him in party
I
invite.
do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
I'm not party leader.
And now out on the field.
I can see if I am. I can suggest players. I suggested Jose. Marty will just have to approve it.
Here comes Los
I
Angeles.
did the same
They
thing.
really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big
I'll be
time.
back, guys. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Contagious, doesn't it?
I'll be back in
Absolutely does,
45
because
minutes.
oftentimes it translates to your defense as well.
I'll be back when I want to be back.
For their offense,
Never.
that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
I wish.
And Melvin Gordon's hurt.
Forward here for a good little game.
Oh, what's
What's
up,
up,
Jose?
Jose?
The Chargers on third down.
Hey, I'll
They're
just
2 for
stream.
4 thus far.
I already got it
This
up.
is third and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Marty's gonna drag it out as long as possible.
Right back to him on first down.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run the ball one. I'm not gonna run the ball one time.
15-yard line before he's brought down.
What comment? Oh, the one that the post I put up.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh yeah, someone was posting in the recruiting pages that this guy was a cheater and he needed to be blacklisted, so he'd be removed from the
His first
recruit pages so he couldn't be in any of the leagues.
Chargers find a way.
And the guy's proof was that some of his players had different traits than when the season started, and some of his players had things like
Successful.
1 or 2 more speed or a couple more catch or different accelerations or
This one away.
etc. And they didn't tell you was like that was at the end of the whole first season, and it's like, of course, players' stats and things are going to change throughout the season, especially if this guy's 13-0.
Shy of the 30-yard line.
But then I found on, well, yeah, I took it down because I went on to the next I just went down the page a little bit, and there's another post already about the same issue. Apparently, the guy just posted it twice, and the guy who he was calling out put up screenshots off his phone of the communications he had with the league, and the league said that if he brought in 10 people, he could get 10 free attribute points, and then they would make him an admin if he could get more than that.
Oh, so
Well,
they
he brought in
cheated.
22 people. Yeah, so he brought in 22 people. They made him an admin. They told him he could add 22 attribute points throughout his team, and then they kicked him and said that he had added more than that and was cheating the league and was touching all these players, even though like he documented everything he boosted in the chat to them.
Tell him if he wants to come join a real league. We have one.
Nah, I thought about it, but at the same time, like if he wanted to get free traits and free attributes and free stuff like that, then that tells me he's probably not the user we want.
True.
But yeah, I was just like, it's pretty shitty to call somebody out for something you know, okayed. I was like, just because none of you could beat him, like that's your own fault.
I don't know about you, but I would use my 10 traits on my offensive line.
I don't know. I've had some like 95 O linemen, and I've had some 75 O linemen. I really don't notice a difference.
And they just hit another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have
I'd add 2 strength on 5 of them.
kills just rubbing it in. I don't think people feel the same way now.
But yeah, apparently they called him out and tried to get him blacklisted, and then said that he was lying and that his traits were changed and his player stats were changed, and that he boosted players. And like one other example was Derrick Henry's speed, and then in the one post he literally say, hey, I'm boosting Derrick Henry's speed by 2 and saying I have this many attribute points left to spend. I'm just sitting there like, wow. Plus he also replied, he said, I'm going to give Derrick Henry +2 speed, and I'm going to change his stiff arm to 99 because it's supposed to be 99, but yours didn't update. But in the new Madden, he has 99 stiff arm. And the guy said, okay, go ahead. Then he's commenting, he's like, can you believe this guy has 2 speed on a player that's not even through the first year and 99 stiff arm? Nothing goes up like that. I'm sitting there like, wow, like you just completely ruined the legitimacy of your league. You have to be out of your mind to join a league full of people who try that crap.
Alright, so I get no pressure from my defense.
And I looked, as of the last update, Derrick Henry is 95 stiff arm. So, that part he lied about. But the rest of it, you know, he documented. Even if he lied about it, like, he could be pretty stupid to be like, yeah, go ahead, upgrade
Acceleration
it.
and agility, both in the same upgrade for Keenan Allen. Thus
Hey,
continuing
Dave.
to prove your point.
Why does Keenan Allen have 1 higher acceleration now? It's funny, the same day I make you an admin, your receivers go up in acceleration, Dave.
Wow. It's a good thing I'm streaming.
Dave, it's not proof. If I say so, it's
Fair enough.
obviously not proof.
I must be the worst human being in the world.
Devontae Parker
Dave.
is now a 92 speed in this league.
Why did his agility go up too, Dave? They don't both go up at the same time, Dave. Who do you think I am?
You think I was born yesterday?
Dave, it said you released this player to the free agency, but he doesn't look right. His stats